Hello, welcome back. This is Holly, and this video is going to just be narrated, and technically it's not really even a video, it's just photographs. So when I went to Montreal for the weekend, that's pretty much all I did, was took a whole lot of photographs, because one of the reasons I wanted to go there was to sketch some of the architecture, which is absolutely stunning. Some of the old buildings there are just gorgeous. The detail in them and the intricate things, the ornate things, whatever, it's just all beautiful. And so I wanted to sketch a lot of that, and it was really cold the weekend I was there. In fact, it snowed on Saturday morning, so I wasn't about to stand around in the freezing cold trying to sketch, because I'm not a very fast sketcher anyway. So I took photographs so that I could sketch all this stuff later. I have done a couple sketches, but not as many as I'd like to, but eventually I'll get around to doing a lot of them. So, without any further blah, blah, blah for me, let's begin. So this first picture is actually the street where the Airbnb was, where I stayed. And there's the Airbnb. It's one of those apartments there. And I parked across the street. This is out the back kitchen balcony. Again, I just took photos of everything, thinking I would sketch things later. This is the bedroom where I was, and really I just photographed this just so I'd have it. I'm certainly not going to sketch that. And it was a comfortable enough room, nothing fancy, nothing gorgeous, but comfortable and warm, and that's all it needed. I did have a balcony right outside the bedroom, which I didn't use because it was covered in snow. But I could see my vehicle parked across the street, which was nice that I could see that the whole time. They had a beautiful cat. She was very friendly, although she's, I can't think of the word, she can't walk very well. She stumbles around, but she's adorable. And that's pretty much where she was all the time, on the host's bed. At least every time I saw her, that's where she was. So then that first evening there, Friday evening, I took a few photos on my way to the theater, and in the subway, obviously, very clean subway, nothing like New York. And then, of course, by the time I got off the subway, it was beginning to get dark, so the lighting was kind of cool. It was misting a little bit as well, a little drizzly. This is the front of the theater. It was the Centaur Theatre that I went to, and I saw How Black Mothers Say I Love You. I will leave some information down below about it. It was really good. I quite enjoyed it. And then I wandered around a little bit after the show, again looking at more architecture and just different streets. I actually was kind of trying to look for a place to eat, but I didn't find anything that looked, I don't know, just nothing I really wanted to go into late at night. So I just eventually headed back to the Airbnb and went to bed. I really wasn't hungry anyway, so. The next morning, when I was walking down to the subway stop, I saw this. I thought it was kind of cool, and I have already sketched this one because I just thought it was cool. First place I went to was the market. It was mostly fruits and vegetables. Really nice. I mean, it's not like I was going to go buy groceries there, but it was just nice to walk around a market and listen to everyone's chatter. There were a few places there that sold something other than food stuff. I did get an orange chocolate chip muffin and a latte there. It was delicious and extremely cheap by U.S. standards. I think when I looked at my bank statement, it converted to like $2.25 or something ridiculous like that. Would have cost you over $6 here. Cute little car, more subway. And then most of the day Saturday I spent walking around all over the place. In fact, I walked like 10.5 miles on Saturday and did like 80 some odd flights of stairs. And despite the fact that I actually rode the subway a lot, but I enjoyed looking at all the old buildings and taking photos. And oh, this was on the side of a building. I just thought it was kind of cool. I did a lot of shopping. I went to mostly all stationery and art supply stores. There was one place in particular I really wanted to go, and that was a Japanese paper store. And I did go there and bought some paper, and I'll show you all the stuff I bought in another video. This was in a Japanese paper store. That red thing is my credit card. So that's how tiny that was. It was so tiny. This is in a Subway. But that little tiny origami crane was just, I actually had to look in my camera and zoom in to tell that it was actually a crane because it was so tiny. This was in another Subway. This was actually a moving, all those are like TV screens, and the images move like across the screens. It was pretty cool. I did do a video of that, but I'm not sure what this is. This is one of the buildings. This street was so adorable, all the different colors. It kind of reminded me of Norway a little bit. I mean, you know, I've been in Norway, and the ports, you know, a lot of times all the houses are all these different colors, and it's so gorgeous. And that's what this reminded me of. Horrible picture there. This was the Olympic Stadium, which was really small. I had a hard time believing anything for the Olympics was held there. Saturday night, I ate dinner at this smoked meat place, and I had poutine, and it was absolutely to die for. And then the last couple shots Sunday morning before I headed back home. Thanks very much for watching, and have a great day.